G'day everyone, and welcome to episode number 12 in our Smart City Plan series. And I'm starting off kind of, because it's really hard to get it centered. I'll just give it one more. Oh, that might be it. Starting off looking at the center of our city. Now we can't, zoom out enough to get an overview of the entire city, because we can only get down to, if you look at the bottom right here, is a 25% view. We can't get down so that we can see everything. But this is basically the center. If you look on the mini map here, you can see that's pretty much it. We've got some lakes around, plenty of water, so got all that. And we're now at the situation where, except for a little bit up here, if you look at where my mouse is, and a little bit down here, we have pretty much covered the entire land area that we have available. But we haven't unlocked everything. And the unlocks are based around the population of our city. So if, for example, we go and look at power supply, we've unlocked everything. Buses and trams, we still have a modern bus station to go. Trains, we've got everything. Subways, we haven't unlocked at all, right? Subways, we're just like, no. We've got all of these. We've got education. Leisure activities, we still are short too. Special industries, we haven't even unlocked any of these. The spaceport being at 50,000. And we've got the landscaping and groundwork. So 50,000 seems to be the largest number that we can aim for. What's that, 15, yeah. 50,000 to get the spaceport. So I think that's the challenge now. We've built the city, right? If we go and have a look at our finances, down here. Blah, 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 detailed income. That's the overview, right? So we can see that our income is around 2 million a week, and our expenses are less than $500,000 a week. So we're doing pretty well, right, in terms of money. So, the city is financially stable. 94% happiness, 0% unemployment rate, only got 13,000 citizens. So I was looking at the map and I'm thinking, well, that's the challenge really, isn't it? To get the spaceport. We've got to go all out with the game. We want the spaceport. So I think we're going to have to redevelop our city. And I think the place to start is going to be in the centre. So, sure, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start in the centre and we're going to redevelop our city and see how it goes. Trying to get to a population of 50,000. Now, obviously, we'll just scoot around for a bit. We're not going to get to 50,000 if we have these kind of residences around, because if you look at this guy, that's high income or heavily taxed. High income for us, being the government, but heavily taxed. 10 residents. Guys down here, that's 20 residents. Now, if you go to, I don't even know which one of these are. That's office, high density residential, 150. And I think socio-economic status 3, well, that's the highest I've got to so far. And frankly, I can't find anywhere on the internet where it gives you any more information. Certainly doesn't give you any information in the instant tips in the menu. So that hasn't worked out real good. So here's a high density area which has got 46 and one that's got 150. Why? What is it? Oh, I see. 2 versus 3. Interesting. Low density building. 20. Yeah. Okay, so I think to get to 50,000, we're going to have to build a lot of high-density buildings. And everything really needs to be road connected. So we're going to have a bit of a challenge around this area. So we probably need to start. I think then for the redevelopment, and just get this back in the centre again if we can. Yep. We go for, see, it's not even, it's so weird. Yeah, okay. Well, roughly there. Okay. So we're going to need to redevelop, and I'm having a bit of a quandary because we haven't got to subways yet. So I'm not really sure how they're going to operate. But see, even for subways, subway station, remove subway, rails for a subway, hypertube station. So you get a hypertube before you get a subway? Seems a bit weird. Anyway, let's assume that they're like train stations and they need road access as well. So we're going to start by cleaning up this area a bit in here as the centre, and we're going to have it built for high density. Right smack bang in the centre. So I guess the first thing we need to do is really bulldoze everything out of the way. See, this is where it's going to get awful. All right, I tell you what we should do, though, actually, just having thought about this for a second, is rationalise some of our water assets. Yes. Actually, now there's a slightly different approach. While we're starting in the centre to build up the areas that we need for the high density, we're going to need to rationalise what's happening on the outskirts around here. This is definitely going to be our power supply area. Although there's pollution there, we don't want the water there. But what we could do is make this our power industrial area. So let's start off by doing some landscaping. And let's fill the water body just to make sure. See, we're going to need a lot more water, aren't we? I think if we do this, and do this. Okay, what I'm going to do is relocate these. I'm going to have the water treatment works, actually. Now, let's just verify what these are. These are small water treatment plants. And I'm going to put small water treatment plants over here, if I can fit them in, which I can't because they face the wrong way. Well, who saw that coming? Not me. There you go. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into we need a road. I think everything's got to be connected by road. And of course, I'm going to put another one in there actually. Utilities, no. What? Water treatment, thank you. It'd be good if I knew what I was doing. Okay. Clean up this. Like so. Put a road in. Like so. And we'll run the power supply. Actually, it'd be nice to run it straight from there, which we can do, but I'm not going to because I feel that at some point we're going to replace this, which is the coal power plant, because if we go and have a look at the pollution, which is, where's pollution? There it is. Not the healthiest thing around, is it? No. And I think that the nuclear power plant might be a good replacement for the coal power plant, and it would clean that up. Okay, so we've got two there. Now, let's just double check this for a minute, because this will... and we have to connect it to the network, don't we? Otherwise, it won't be a working thing. There you go. Okay, so now, my gosh, okay, so this will 40,000 cubic meters, okay, and these, which we don't want, are 15,000. So all three of these we can get rid of, and then we can remove this area, and that will hopefully improve, well, it'll give us more land space for a start. And so we're going to build out over this. And we also don't need... Oh, look at that. Instantly it's fresh water. If that happened in real life, that would be amazing. There you go. Done. Right, now, back to the centre. And actually the centre is more likely to be there, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much looking like our centre. So the first thing we need to do is create an environment that will make us happy. So we're going to put a park in. I think we want a park for sure. So if we put a large park in, that's going to be pretty good. And then we could put, now how much is that? That's a 3x3. How much is a cinema theatre? Well, that's a big one. That's a 5 by 5. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to make the centre. We're going to make the centre. Oh, actually, just before we do that, because, you know, this is sort of like make it up as you go along. That's 2x2. I think 2 is probably a better one. Okay, so let's start by clearing out some of these things from the centre. Let's just get the centre as best we can. Best we can. Okay, so it's kind of here, really. We might as well build it from, how about there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. How much was a big park again? 1, 2, 3, 3 by 3. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, there it is there. We've got a big park. It's in the wrong spot, though. Is there such a thing as the right spot? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, so we're going to take out the park. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Large building. 1, 2, 3. Park. 1, 2, 3. Large building. Road. Yep. So we got that there. Then we go, we're going to make it a square. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So square, park, no, sorry, building, park, building. Road. Yeah? And then it goes in by the same. So it's building, park, building. 1, 2, 3. Park, building, road. Okay? Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Park, 1, 2, 3. Building, 1, 2, 3. Road. 1, 2, 3. Building, 1, 2, 3. Park, 1, 2, 3. Building, road. Okay, well, this is the cost of progress. And as mayor of your fair city, I want you all to know that it's worth it. Okay, so high density residential. Cool. And a huge park right there. Okay? Protests? Why are we protesting? Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. That is such a thumbnail. That is such a thumbnail. Yeah. Protests. Actually, why are we protesting? Let's pause that for a minute. Oh, I like that. That's so cool. Okay. Wow, we haven't been paying. Building has no. Yeah, we're wrecking stuff. Yeah, we got all that. More industrials. Weekly report. Yeah, traffic's out of hand. Weekly report. Didn't it get all the money we just spent? No, probably not. Okay, well, we got protests. Hang on, where's my new development? There it is. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is, right there. See, now what's that? Wow, it's already socio-economic status 3. 84. and 150. Okay. Okay, now this is where it's going to start getting really tricky, because we're going to have to put another row around this. And it's going to get bigger. So, all right, well, it's going to be 6 deep. Man, we're going to create such a nightmare on this game. Actually, we also need to do an experiment to see if we can run. Now, where are the road connections? Because we're going to have to be careful with our road connections here. Yeah, maybe we should put the road connections in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's actually not going to be too bad, because that's the middle right there. The problem now is the expansion as we move outwards. The one thing I am going to do, though, is I'm going to put the tram lines on the roadways, which I didn't do when I originally built this. So we're going to redo all of the tram lines as we do this. And it still hasn't built all the residential zones yet either. And we have a blank area in the centre of 3. But we're going to not have that as we expand outwards. Now, the expansion outwards is going to be interesting, because we're going to end up with some rather large rail networks and stuff going on. But we still don't have any train coverage. So what we probably should do is look at trains and see what they... Oh, not a big coverage there. But if we were to put a train out here, that would work all right for us. So a complete redevelopment of this area too. All right, so first of all, let's go up here and we'll work in this direction. So, according to the theory, which is the only one we've got, suddenly there are no cars. 1, 2, 3. And let's be nice and leave a gap. Actually, let's leave 2. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 in a row. Oh yeah, this is going to do nothing if create chaos and mayhem. Yeah, we're going to destroy the whole rail network, aren't we? Yep, bargain. Now, you're a secondary school and you're going to go away for a minute. And this is in a hospital, so sure. So the high density now, we've got 1 there, so we don't need another park there, so we can do that. Sure. Then we have a gap of 2. Then we have 3. What? Okay, we're going to make sure that our park covers us. Where's it go up to? You can see my finger on the screen, can't you, everyone? Of course you can. Maybe there. I'm leaving gaps, but I don't know why I'm leaving that big a gap. subways, I think, is why I'm doing it. Although here we've got a gap of 3. So I need to follow this through and leave a gap of 3. I could put another park there, but it's redundant. So I'm going to put another high density zone here. That will define where we're at. Then we're going to remove all of this. And that. Put the road in because, that's not what we wanted to do. Put the road in because the road will go here. Take out this park. Yeah, there you go. And now the question is, do we swing to the right or swing round to the left? And I think we should swing to the right, and we'll do that very simply by taking out this entire train line. I don't know, we're spending a ton of money taking it out. And we'll be spending an equivalent ton of money, if not more, putting it back in. Well, we might as well take the whole lot out because you're not being used anyway. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Yes, indeed. Well, that's one way to get rid of traffic congestion, is to delete the road. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 in a road. Bargain. Oh, there's still some old buildings there. One, two, three. Actually, now we're still double checking to make sure everything's got coverage. So the park from there covers out to the existing road over here. I don't think we need to add another one here. Just, actually, you know what? Why not? 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side of the road, 1, 2, 3, and then the road goes there. It's going to be really interesting to see how the traffic sorts itself out after we move all this stuff away. Because, you know, suddenly there's no road anymore. Let's just join that up there. I mean, it's not going to stay that way. But that's where it's going to. Okay. Well, that sorted itself out reasonably well, actually. Why aren't you picking up electricity? You should... Oh, I know why. Alright. I don't want to end up with a problem, so we'll just do this for now. Just to get you powered. If that works, sure. No, we've got some issues. We've got some power issues. Well, we could take the short version of... Oh no, there we go. That might solve our power issue. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. But not over there. Right, of course it doesn't solve it over there. Rah, 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 rah. There you go. That should take care of it. Yep. Okay, good. We got power. But not there. Right. Okay, hang on. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's not taking care of power. I wonder why. This building has no power. Okay. Explain to me why not. Oh, I see. Right. That's why not. Let's get rid of the redundancies here. Thank you. And we're good. Okay. So we've basically started the center of our city. And this is going to be our first challenge down here, because I think we're going to wipe out some of this water. So let's continue over here for a minute and see if we can't make this the ideal body of something that we need. Isn't that interesting? Ah, fair enough. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Ah. Actually, you know what we could do? Because they would like that. That's what we need in the world of today. Asymmetrical or symmetrical traffic is out of hand. Yeah, well, we're destroying the traffic. It's not like we're even trying not to. It's like we're deliberately making it bad. It's going to be chaos for quite some time, actually. It really is. No. There you go. And we get a bridge. Who doesn't want a bridge? I reckon a bridge is cool. Okay. What's the pollution level in there? Seems alright. Okay, so how are we doing? It looks like we're doing okay, actually. Are you a hospital? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, we're going to have to remove a lot of stuff, actually. And I just realised that I cut this off. That's fine, we'll take it from the corners because it's divided up anyway. So I think we should go in this direction now, and we're going to have to take out all the trams and everything. So I think what I'll do, everyone, is I'll go and do this section up here. I'll extend this section up here offline, and then I'll come back online in the next video and we'll continue working it across. So my plan now is not to take the roads out of the middle here, but to take them like this. And that way we'll get, we will end up with fairly large intersections, but you can see what we're doing here. We'll end up with blocks, and we can work in blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep, and we can work in blocks. And there you go, and that's what we'll do. So thank you all very much for joining me. See, we've even lost citizens now, but that's kind of understandable because of what we've done. But we still have 43 million in the bank. And just before we go, let's just spend a moment and catch up with this. Some buildings don't have power, fix that. Buildings don't have road access, possible, but I think we fixed it. Traffic is out of hand, undoubtedly. There you go, we spent $1 million, made 2, we're still ahead of the ball game. The mayor, more zones, that's what we want. Traffic, demonstration request. Oh, they asked for permission, and I don't think we gave it. Okay, weekly report, still making money, out of hand, buildings don't have power. Said we deleted our university, I think. Building has no road access. We want a university. And we lost money that week, but that's fine. Massive redevelopment is taking place, and hopefully for the better. Thank you all very much for joining me. I will look forward to seeing you at the next episode, where we start to have a very gritty city with a lot of planning going on, and hopefully for the best. So until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.